of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board. They go to the ground. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on second down. He'll heave it deep. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense...
He's on the loose. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cal.
We just went to half and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
They're lining up to kick it off, full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. On the move at the 30. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but, man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Aggies are marching down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Using the quick game.
On the in route there, and how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough space, and he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. The give to the single back. Got room at the 35. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. On the move, he fires. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Rifles it down the middle. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes the offense on second down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Aggies are in the hurry-up. They're getting this guy lathered up. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll run play action. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Briggs. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball. I think this...
And he's got it! Touchdown, Aggies!
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
35, Texas A&M.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice. So many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And the Golden Bears start moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Soft spot in the middle. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Headed to the end zone, Golden Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
21.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. And Jesse, probably score
with tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays.
He's loose. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
That's a first down for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggies!
And that's why this quarterback is such a big weapon, guys, because in this area of the field, they can call these design QB runs, get the extra blocker at the point of attack, and go score. And they showed you that physicality there.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be dragged down. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. He's going for it all. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback keeper. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. A designed run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Find space on the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Briggs. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Defensively on 3rd and long, you are dropping deep. You are making sure you get to at least to the sticks. They got a long way to go. Don't let them throw the football. Make them throw it underneath. And how about this quarterback? He does an unbelievable job scrambling around, now hitting the gas, picks up so many yards. Now he makes it a 4th down and manageable. So much easier on the offense.
Fires and picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Might as well give it to him again. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown!